What's going on, guys? Master Marek here. We're back for some more Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Poke Duel. I'll get it right eventually. What are we doing? Oh, so we're on our way to Victory Road, and I have to put one of these lovely cards back in the fucking PC again because we don't have a stupid water shit, even though pretty much all of our cards could just fly us over the fucking water, but whatever. So I don't even know who I want to put back. I feel like... Oh, and we got Obelisk in the last episode, or last stream as well. So we have Obelisk, Slifer, and Shiny Ra in our party. Who do I take out this time? Do I take out Dark Magician Girl again? I don't really want to, but I feel like... I know it's our first Shiny, but... I mean... The one, you know... Airneos is just cooler. My favorite hero, and I feel like I've just got to keep it in the party. Alright, anyway. We got our stupid surfer, so now we can go and actually progress through Victory Road, which is freaking stupid. Again, like, this is a non-issue in an actual Pokemon game because, you know, chances are you either have a water-type Pokemon or you have a Pokemon that can at least learn Surf. But I have neither, and you don't have to teach your monsters Surf in this game, but you do have to have something that's a water type in order to surf, and it's kind of annoying that they did it that way, because then doing it like this, I have to have something. Like, I have to have this damn Daedalus in my team. Fuck off, Spam. It's just annoying and irritating, and I don't even know there's anything up here that I care about. That we could possibly find here in Victory Road. I guess we could search on the grass for a minute. Took half a second. Vorse Raider. Was that Ponyta or Rapidash? I don't know. I don't care either way. Oh, hell on a whore. Rex and Weevil. You know what? I think I'm going to leave Ra and Red Eyes to handle this, and then maybe we'll swap the two Cybers in. Oh, there's a Nurse Joy there. Hey, you fuckers want to move? You think we're just gonna stand around and do nothing after you embarrass us in our own gyms? Well, think again. You're not stepping one foot in the Victory Road if we have anything to say about it. Duelist Rex and Duelist Weevil. Black Tyranno and Poison Butterfly. This is so not an important battle. It doesn't even have a different... Oh! He changed the weather on us! What are you? I don't remember what you are. Probably should have done it the other way around and had Wing Dragon Ra attack the Tyranno, but... See, and this is exactly what I was saying before. I was talking about this in a previous stream. Wing Dragon Ra having... Wow, what a stupid idiot. Wing Dragon Ra having Drought is about the same as Ninetales having Drought. And why it's not used or considered very good is because since it's got such high speed, it's going to set up its weather first. And then the secondary weather is going to come in and, unfortunately, just override it. What's going on, Kratos? And so Wing Dragon Ra has the same problem because he's faster. He set up the sun, and then Black Tyranno, being slower, set up the fucking sand afterwards. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't seem to be hurting us that we don't have the sun for our fire. The sandstorm kind of sucks, but... there's nothing that really wants to hurt little Tyranno here. Wow, I cannot believe it lived. I'm kind of annoyed with that. Two-Headed King Rex did not live the might of the Winged Dragon of Ra. Dual wing beat, pathetic. Look at that damage. What a loser. I wish the sand would take it out, but it's probably gonna live on like 1. Yep. Alright, so there's really no point in us worrying about taking out the bug. I may as well just double into Serpent Knight, make sure that it dies, and then the sand will kill the perfectly ultimate Great Moth. You played yourself. Congrats. Huh. Cute. Get out of my face, you fucking losers. Thanks. What a waste. What a waste. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, come on. Mystical Beast of Surgat. See, Victory Road has the same problem in every fucking game, is that by the time you get to Victory Road, your team is already set. Outside of like a randomizer, or if you're playing a normal Nuzlocke that's not randomized, but you're fucking doing terribly, you're not ever going to catch a Pokemon in Victory Road that you're going to replace someone on your current team with. It's just not going to happen. One, because your team is going to be higher leveled anyways, and you don't want to go through the hassle of having to train something else up. But also because you're just not going to find something that's worthwhile. That's a worthy... Fine, bitch. Get out. It's really hard to say, because both of their decks are fucking trash. Like, yeah, I guess it comes down to, like, how good could a player do with such a piece of shit deck. But, like, both of their decks are garbage, which neither one of them has an excuse for having a garbage deck, right? Because one, you've got Kaiba over here, Mr. Moneybags, Mr. I spend all my money making virtual reality duel blah blah blah. It's for a children's card game. Okay. Why do you have fucking shit like Ryukushin in your deck? Like, or why are you running just one Crush card and one Sagi the Dark Clown and then the entire rest of your fucking deck? Like, how stupid is that shit? Oh, it's Cybertech Alligator. I was like, what in the hell am I looking at? That's why, like, you really can't say anything about the fucking skill of most of the Duel Monsters series characters. Because, Dragonclaw? Ironically, none of my dragons are dragon. Wing Dragon Ra, Fire Flying. Red Eyes, Fire Steel. Cyber End, Electric Steel. Cyber Dark, Steel Dark. Daedalus is the only one that's actually a dragon, and he's not actually on our team. Yeah, like, their decks are such garbage. They have all these one-of cards, and they fucking suck, and there's no synergy. I feel like... It's one of those things where I thought about doing a video on it, because you could really dive into, like, okay, look at what cards they have in their hand, what cards they play and all that shit, and you go, okay, well, so-and-so had this, they could have played this instead of, you know, whatever. And you can really, you know, pick apart the duels to see who was better off, right? But, again, their decks are such trash, I don't know that it even matters. And that's why, too, it's like, that's why I always say that the GX characters would always stomp the Duel Monsters characters. Even, like, fucking Cyrus. Even somebody like, you know, any of those characters would absolutely obliterate the main characters in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series because their decks are such garbage. There's no synergy. Whereas everybody in GX, they have an archetype to their decks, or at least most of them do. Yeah, Joey wins Red Eyes from Rex Raptor. Which is also kind of funny. God damn it, I forget that every time. Okay, Choice Band has come off Cyber Dark Dragon. It has to. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being locked into choice items when I'm not, you know, Wi-Fi battling or something. I've got to have a better item to give him at this point. Or give her, I think. I think it's a her. But yeah, so Rex, the dinosaur duelist, then has a dragon, which I guess technically you could be like, yeah, well, it's sort of like a... No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. It's sort of like a dinosaur. Alright, fine. And so, you could... You could make the argument that, you know, dragons were around when dinosaurs were, and so they're kind of... But that's whatever. Anyway, so during his duel against Joey, he actually wins. They made a bet or whatever. And he wins... Get fucked, bitch. He wins the Red Eyes from Rex. And he uses it pretty consistently. They actually, because Yugi and Joey plays it during his tag duel with Yugi against Para and Dox, the Gate Guardian guys. And that's how they fused to make Black Skull Dragon. But then he also uses it against Bandit Keith in the finals, or the semifinals of Duelist Kingdom. And that's how he gets Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon by grave robbing Metal Morph from Bandit Keith or something. I don't remember exactly what he did. I don't usually watch. Like, I love Pegasus. Pegasus was a great, goofy villain, and he's always fun to watch. But I don't generally rewatch the Duelist Kingdom season that much. Like, I'll rewatch Battle City and the finals. I usually skip over the Noah art crap. I skip over the Atlantis bullshit filler garbage, and I'll go straight to the Millennium World stuff. Panther Warrior couldn't get going. Well, he got a slow start. Is he Regigigas or some shit? But then, ironically, when I watch GX, I'll usually start GX from the beginning and watch all the way through. So, it just, yeah. Not to mention, like, the rules in Duelist Kingdom are so fucked up. You can't even just... Assault Vest. I think I just found Cyber Dark Dragon's new fucking item. I have so many items. Holy shit. I mean, pretty much any of my Pokemon could have Assault Vest. It's like all damage. Actually, I may give it to Raw. Hold on, what's the special defense? 168, 150, 142. Your physical defense should be higher since you're a Steel type, but what do I have on Raw? Amulet coin. Raw really should be the one to have it, but I'll leave it on Cyber Dark Dragon for now. It is one of my all-time favorite cards, after all. I mean, hell, I put off this series, just completing this game just to wait so that I could get the update to get my Cyber Dark Dragon. I don't even know, because it's like, oh, hello, Judgment Dragon. Well, let me just whip out my Cyber End Dragon so I can raffle stomp you Lightsworn trash just like I always did. You know what? I think I will, actually. I don't know. The Orichalcos crap was always garbage. It never made fucking sense. And you're like, oh, we got this Atlantis. It was blah, 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 way before ancient Egypt, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, also, you know, we got this card, Orichalcos, that's somehow stronger than the Egyptian god cards that Pegasus made, but there's no recollection of any of this shit even being a thing, so whatever. It's just dumb. I'm gonna guess he's dragon flying. And I'm gonna guess he's now paralyzed. Woo-hoo-hoo! And suddenly this feels like I'm playing in regionals and Shonen Jump tournaments again. Stomping Lightsworn players left and right with fucking archaic Cyber Dragons. With Cyber Dragon limited to 1, mind you. The bullshit Gardener. I understand why they have to abbreviate things, but it's just like they knew what that was gonna be. How do I... Hold on. Oh, what? Why? There we go. I don't know why I had to move that. I think Merrick would wipe the floor with darts. I think, again, you were talking about plot armor shit. Darts right there. Plot armor. Even that whole shit with Raphael, like the duel Yami Yugi versus Raphael. You know, when oh, it has extreme speed. Neat. When little Yugi got absorbed, got his soul stolen by the Orichalcos or whatever. And it's like, again, that was plot armor just for the sake of that happening. Because I'm pretty sure Yami Yugi was not gonna, or Tim was not gonna lose. So you're not just a bug type. Oh, no! Great. Now we can't get all of our health back, you asshole. If I would have used Drill Peck, it would have killed. Curry Babylon. I don't remember what you are. I think you're rock flying. Couldn't get off the dude. Shit. D-pads don't work as well as they used to. Oh, come on! What the hell is that? Noble man-eater bug? So was that what it's called? Is that what the N stood for? Oh, a rare candy. Wow. You mean a thing I can just go right to Viridian City and get 1 billion of? Buster Blader. Is that really Golbat? Or maybe that was Crobat. I should have got repels. Chimera. That's not even like the Chimera that that Yugi uses. Mongariaran. Oh my shit. Whoops. Bum 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 bum. Oh my fuck. Oh, what's up, Lejin? Lejin's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, Black Tyranno. Oh, what am I doing? No, don't do that. Bam, 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 bam. I always have to check all my moves to see what typings will be effective, because I swear, you never fucking know what type of card is in this game. The Karate Man. I like the Brave Bird animation. It's pretty solid. Honestly, I feel like Gen 1. And I know that's such a, oh, you're such a Gen 1-er response. But, like, think about it this way. So, the rival in, or the champion, rather. The champion in Gen 2 is just Lance. And Lance in Gen 2 is easier to beat than in Gen 1 because, obviously, they fixed the mechanics. He does have 3 Dragonites, though, but it's made easier because you get easy access to ice moves, and you can just kind of sweep through him. Gen 3, depending on which version, whether it's Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, Wallace is nothing. And Steven Stone, like, I liked Steven, but he wasn't really that difficult that I ever remember. But then Gen 4, you had Cynthia, which the only reason that because I've played against, you know, I've played all the Pokemon games 100 times over. I only recall having trouble with Cynthia the very first time I played through the game, and I don't remember what I was doing at the time, but I ended up having, I was playing through the Elite Four, and I had to stop to do something or go somewhere. And so I saved the game right in front of Cynthia and turned my game off, not thinking anything of it. Well, Cynthia's team is kind of good, so I didn't have enough healing items to be able to power through it just in one go. And so I actually was stuck on Cynthia for a couple battles over just because I didn't have the healing items. And so I had to, you know, fool around and see how to get around her team and stuff, because I don't like I could just lose and just go back to the beginning and start over. No. I'm not about that. We don't just throw in the towel for that. But otherwise, I wouldn't say she's the hardest. I really feel like, especially because of the levels, like Gary's, as a champion, Gary's Pokemon were fucking in the 60s. I think his ace, his starter is like 67 or 68. And then he's got that Alakazam. Like, it's rough. And yes, again, you could go, oh, it's Gen 1. But I mean, still, I'm pretty sure his team are the same levels in Fire Red, Leaf Green. As far as the Elite Four, I feel like the Elite Four was worse in Johto than it was in Kanto, even though it's the same Elite Four. The members being swapped, I feel like, was not as good. And then, I'll be honest, I don't even remember most of the Elite Four. I remember the champions. Actually, I don't remember Gen 3 and Gen 4's Elite Four. I do remember Gen 5's Elite Four. And they were okay, because you had the Ghost Bitch, the Dark Bitch, the Psychic Bitch, and the Fighting Guy. But I don't recall them being any difficult, especially because they only had 4 Pokemon each. I know it's like, oh, the Elite Four. There's 4 of us. We have 4 Pokemon. No, they should have had 6, first of all. That's stupid. Granted, I know, the Elite Four, I don't think any of the Elite Four members have 6 Pokemon besides the champions, which aren't really the Elite Four. Actually, did Did Lance have... I thought Lance had 4... Doesn't Lance have 6 Pokemon in Gen 1? Even though he's not the, Even though he's not the champion? I think he does. Ooh, that flinch. Yeah, I mean, I hate to gas up Gen 1 so much because everybody always bitches about it. But yeah, I would say Gen 1 just because of... There's so many reasons for it, even if you're just like, it's just Gen 1. No, I mean, it's just legitimately the levels were higher and the level curve was, you know... Everybody always complains, especially about Gen 2, and either Gen 3 or Gen 4, they complain that the levels are too low. I don't remember which one. But it's like, okay, so what do you... You're going to complain that those levels are too low, but then you're not going to acknowledge that Gen 1, the levels were actually the highest they've ever been in any game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any Pokemon game where the champions Pokemon are in the 60s. I could be wrong. But the counterpoint to that is, if I am wrong, it's because they weren't memorable. It wasn't a memorable battle. It wasn't a difficult battle. And so, and you could equate that to, oh, well, you're an adult now, so perhaps, but I still don't think that equates. A game can still be difficult as an adult. Like, I will say Halo Infinite on Legendary was the hardest Halo on Legendary I've played in a long time when it first came out. But that's also partially because Halo Infinite had bullshit boss battles that would trap you in a tiny area where you were... You know, I didn't carry power weapons. I carried a pistol and I carried a battle rifle so that... Ooh, Dark Neos, I love him. So that I had, you know, ranged weapons. I could get headshots and shit. And then, like, oh, here, you're trapped in a broom closet with a brute with a hammer. The effects of Yami. Okay. Catch this flamethrower. The sun's still up either way, bitch. It's forecast is bright and sunny in the Shadow Realm. Worst Elite Four or champion. Look, I love Gen 2, and this is where people piss me off when they like there are people that absolutely shit on Gen 2. And it's like, okay, cool. Well, just because the Gen 2 had some bad aspects doesn't mean it didn't have some good aspects. Because the problem with Gen 2 is they thought that Gen 1 was too difficult, and that's why the levels are so much lower. And unfortunately, they tweaked it too much and ended up making it bad. It was an overcorrection that had a negative impact and still has a negative view by the fandom and the community. But I would say if you were to, well, obviously, if you were to make the levels, you know, the same across the board with all Elite Four members, or all Elite Fours on all the regions, it'd be way different. But yeah, it has to be Gen 2 just because they're so low level. Other than that, again, like I said, I don't really remember really anything about the Elite Fours in any of the games. But based off what I do remember, I would honestly probably say that Gen 5's Elite Four was garbage. They might have been decent. They might have had some decent Pokemon or whatever. Ooh, hail. Ooh. What the hell? But they only had 4 Pokemon. So how elite are they? You know, it just feels dumb. It's like, especially because it's supposed to be a challenge. Either make it a challenge or don't make it a challenge. You can't bullshit it either way. Like, you can't half and half it. And that's what's funny with Fire Red and Leaf Green being out. So many people are realizing that the older games are harder than the newer games because they're struggling with either rival battles or struggling with the level curve or, you know, whatever dumb excuse there is. You're probably water ground. You're about to get obliterated by this solar beam. And it's like, oh, Fire Red and Leaf Green are hard for you? That's cute. Play actual Gen 1. Play the original Red, Green, Blue. And then come crying to us about how hard the game is. Because again, yes, you can go, oh, Gen 1, blah, 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 and you can bitch and moan, and you can, oh, you just like Gen 1 because of your nostalgia glasses. No, it's just because it was fucking great. Like, some things are just good. You can't just call it nostalgia. Is there a reason why people think original Coke or original Pepsi or original Mountain Dew are the best flavors? And not Rainbow Sweet Tarts Coke or what the fuck? No, it's because it's like the original just happens to line up with being the best flavor of something. Even if you're nostalgic for it, it doesn't... Nostalgia is thrown around... The term is thrown around way too loosely and in a negative manner. Something being nostalgic doesn't mean it's a bad thing. But that's how the newer Pokemon fans treat... that's how the newer Pokemon fans treat older Pokemon fans or, you know, the older games. You know, you're allowed to like whichever games you like. That's fine. Oh, you like this because it's your first Pokemon game. Okay, you started with X and Y. Mommy and Daddy bought you a 3DS. That's cool. That's great. Glad you get to enjoy the community with us. But don't act like those games were the best Pokemon games, because they weren't. In fact, and that's the thing that I will always argue, and that people get butthurt because I'll hate on this generation or this generation. I can say definitively, out of every Pokemon generation, Gen 6 has the ugliest starter lineup of all time. And again, this coming from someone who I absolutely adore all 6 of the Gen 1 and 2 starters. Because Gen 1 and 2... all great designs. Even Gen 3, I think the designs are great. I just am not a fan of Torchic. I mean, I don't mind Torchic, but I prefer Trico and obviously Mudkip. And then you've got Combusken. Looks fucking weird. Grovile's cool. Marshtomp's weird too, but again, Mudkip to Swampert is just amazing. And about to send in Skull Dice. I forgot they made this a monster. Oh yeah, it's Ghastly. And then, you know, but Blaziken's cool. So again, all 3 of those pretty dope. Gen 4, I hate Chimchar. I don't like Monferno. I love Infernape. And then Turtwig and Piplup, I like them both. I don't really care for the middle evolutions because they're goofy and derpy looking instead of, you know, how the middle evolutions looked awesome in Gen 1 and 2. Torterra and Empoleon, badass Pokemon. Gen 5's where the starters kind of went downhill for me there, because I didn't really like any of them. Tepig was kind of okay, but my wife and I, we both went with Snivy. Ooh, Flare Neos. Let's go Neos versus Neos. And so we went with Snivy, and I like Serperior. I don't particularly care for Emboar, and I actually hate Samurott. So, if Gen 5 was the downfall for me, you're not... Yeah, you would be fire flying, I guess. You could have been friggin' Firebug, though. Anyway. It wouldn't make sense to go with the rest of the Neos. But then... Gen 6 is like, I didn't care really for any of them. And I was looking at the starters, and I was like, I hate whatever the hell Chespin is. And to this day, I still don't know what Chespin is as a creature. Oh, that was the wrong thing to go to. Actually, this works fine. I have Solar Beam. This is why this fucking card is so good. Oh my god. I was gonna go to Cyber End Dragon and just hit it with a Thunderbolt, but this is fine too. But Gen 6, I was like, I hated that thing. I actually hated, and still do hate, Froakie and his evolution line. I think they're stupid. I don't like them at all. We have some cool frog Pokemon. That's not one of them. I was on the fence with Fennekin. I was like, it's a little Firefox. I love Vulpix, but I'm not too keen on this thing. But then as soon as it stood up, when it evolves and turns into a furry that's also a Harry Potter fan, I was done. Nope. All garbage starters right there. But even Gen 7, I liked Litten until the final form. Litten was great. Litleo's great. And then you have it evolve into this stupid wrestler that makes no goddamn sense because it's a Pokemon, not a goddamn fucking wrestler. It's not a humanoid. Shouldn't be, anyways. Oh, there's Demock. And then I hated Poplio and all of its evolution. So it was obvious. I was like, I gotta go with Rowlet. Dartrix looks stupid, but Decidueye is pretty cool. Shooting the arrows is pretty cool. Making him in a ghost type, and the lore being based off of, you know, an owl that went extinct is a pretty cool concept. All right, you got me there. Gen 8. I hate this fucking crybaby bitch. I hate the fucking stupid rabbit. But Grookey was okay. Little grass monkey. And he evolves into this big-ass gorilla. That was pretty cool. And then Gen 9. I would have liked Sprigatito. But again, why did it have to stand up? Why? They don't all have to be bipedal fucks. And that's my issue there. Is that they all stand up into bipedal fucks. But no, I mean, that's, you can look at it there. I have found, because otherwise, like, I still don't mind Sprigatito. The evolutions are cool. But I just hate that it was a cat and it stood up. Because I love cats. I did not care for Quackafuck. Freaking Donald Duck looking shit. And obviously I picked Fuecoco because he's basically a fire... He's basically fire Totodile. And while his middle evolution is kind of goofy, I think that his final form is pretty good looking. So, it's what I went with. Gen 6, I can't pick a fucking starter I like. When I play Gen 6, I'm just gonna box my fucking starter as soon as I get whatever Kanto starter I'll get from the professor. Give me my Kanto starter and my Mega Evolution Stone, and yeah, you can have this thing. I don't even want it. Like, you don't even have to give me the Pokemon for free. We'll actually just trade. I will give you back this piece of shit, and you give me the good Pokemon. Exactly. Nobody knows what Chespin is. Nobody knows what that fucking thing is. You can't look at it and tell. Every Pokemon, you're like, okay, Bulbasaur's a toad. Charmander's a lizard. Squirtle's a turtle. Chikorita's a dinosaur, clearly, based on, you know, the Brontosaurus or whatever that dinosaur is called. Cyndaquil's line is a, ooh, overheat. What is that penguin, that little penguin thing down there? Why do they keep having this weird... Did I just run into a shiny Guilford the Lightning? Is that the first Guilford the Lightning I've ever even seen and it's shiny? Yo, that's pretty fucking cool. This one's for you, Wheeler. I like how you didn't even bother asking what the best grass-type starter is, because obviously it's Bulbasaur. And everybody knows that. It's actually been the most competitive. Well, I'd say it's been the most competitive as far as having, because of its history. Yeah, technically, Rillaboom has been, you know, pretty good this, in Scarlet and Violet, but, you know, Venusaur had... I think Venusaur was OU for the first 6 gens? Especially because Mega Venusaur was actually pretty fucking good, and then Venusaur was like one of the best Gigantamaxes in Gen 8. But that is not a hedgehog. I don't care what nobody says. How do I fight this thing? You know what? I have you. I forget. Best fire type starter for me, I have to say Typhlosion. Now, okay. I guess it depends on what generation you're talking about. Actually, wait. No, hold up. Never mind. Okay. As far as which ones I like best, I like Typhlosion best. Charizard's cool, but Charizard is absolute garbage in every fucking game except... We're not even fast enough. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, just kill it. Yeah, just don't waste 500 hours on a goddamn animation. Thanks. I don't have anything to attack this thing with. Like, I actually don't know what to do with you. I should have done this first and done a save state first, but oh well. I'm just gonna... I love how he's like, well, shit, there's no chance of me getting away now. I may as well just stay in the ball. Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah, see, that's what his normal color is supposed to be. Wow, the first time we run into a Guilford and it was shiny. A warrior which has never been defeated on the battlefield. Well, I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure Merrick obliterated it. That's so cool. Yeah, so Charizard's like complete garbage until Gen 6 when he gets his Megas. And obviously, I prefer Mega Y because it just looks like a more... It actually looks like a Mega Charizard, whereas Charizard X is just like, ooh, we finally made him a dragon. We finally... Ancient Gear Golem! You're about to catch this solar beam. You're about to see the light, bitch. And I don't mean the light of destruction, although this light is going to cause your destruction. Wait. Oh, okay, so you're a steel type. I would have thought he was a rock type. Never mind, you'll see the light of this fucking fire then. But honestly, I would personally say the best fire type starter, especially since you're asking between Gen 1 and 5, because we're not counting fucking Gate Guardian. We're not counting fucking dumbass Incineroar. And for numerous reasons, besides the fact he looks stupid. Everything that makes him good isn't even like his own. It's not even him. It's like, oh, because he gets intimidated. We gave him like one of the best fucking moves, but none of the other starters get good fucking good abilities, not moves. But like, because it damn for sure isn't. As much as I love Typhlosion, it's not Typhlosion, and it's not. It's literally it comes down to Blaziken and Infernape. If you take away Blaziken's Mega, it's absolutely Infernape. Infernape is faster. Infernape has a good special and physical attack stat. And better abilities. The only thing that Blaziken has going for it is it has speed boost. So, okay, yes, it becomes faster. It's going to hit first. Blah, blah, blah. But outside of that, as an actual Pokemon, no. What the hell? I don't know what's happening here, but I'm gonna save before something stupid goes on. So, yeah, the best fire type, in my opinion, I think is Infernape. Because, again, if we're counting Megas, which is a little unfair, then, you know, that's a guard spec. Okay, there's nothing weird. Okay. Best water type starter is easily, hands down, it's gotta be Swampert. Like, I love Blastoise. But Blastoise has never been great. He wasn't even the best water type Pokemon in his party, or in his in his own generation. And so... like, he wasn't great in Gen 1. There were better water types. He wasn't great in Gen 2. There were more better water types. And even then, well, Feraligatr wasn't better because in Gen 2, Feraligatr was not good. But, and right there to Feraligatr. Feraligatr wasn't good until it got Sheer Force. Once it got Sheer Force, it was good. But until then, Feraligatr, I mean, it was okay. Like, once the physical special split happened in Gen 4, it was better because it could, you know, do more damage with stuff like Ice Fang and Waterfall and Crunch because they were no longer special moves. But it still wasn't great. Sheer Force is what made it good. Okay, so you're... I don't remember what... Are you Fire Rock? Is that what's going on here? Yep. Shit. Oh! Bye. Targeted and firing. And then Swampert comes along. Good Pokemon. Great stats. Amazing typing in Water Ground. And even without his Mega, he was a great fucking Pokemon. Whereas you had, you know, Feraligatr and Blastoise were just water types. They weren't even the best water types in their own generations. And they had nothing really to contribute. And then you have Gen 4 with Empoleon. What the hell? Can't use what move? Good, idiot. I don't understand. What does that mean? Is it just immune to flying moves or some fucking trash? What's happening here? Because now I'm actually annoyed. Because, like, you're not fucking... It doesn't explain nothing. Just can't use that move. Meaning fucking what? I'm just gonna light your stupid ass on fire, bitch. But Empoleon was cool. Water Steel is a really unique typing. We're no longer weak to grass. We resist it. We're still weak to electric. But we're now weak to fighting and ground. But we're immune to poison and we got a bunch of other resistances. So it's like, the payoff is well worth having an additional weakness. But it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't grant us any... Oh, they're shiny. It didn't grant us anything additional to make him good. He was defensive. He had a lot of resistances like steel types, but it didn't give him enough to make him be a good steel type. Whereas, you know, Swampert's typing still gave it more... I did not see what was switching in. It gave it more advantages. But then, what do we got? We got Samurott. It's just a fucking regular water type. Again, just garbage. So, I think, yeah, all three generations are pretty... It's pretty easily definable which one's the best, especially when you just factor in just gens 1 through 5. I suppose you could make the argument for... You could make a couple arguments for some. Like, we made arguments for fire type. We made argument for Empoleon for water. Water is definitely Swampert. What the hell? What the fuck kind of notification was that? Water is definitely Swampert. with Empoleon being second. I want to say Empoleon's second. If not, it's Feraligatr. Those two could probably be swapped between second and third. Because even when Blastoise got a Mega, he got the stats, but his ability still wasn't great. It didn't really... It just wasn't... Yeah. It wasn't worth wasting your Mega, unfortunately. And then... What is it? Umi. It's like Rain Dance. Yeah. No. No, mainly because I'm not using this thing, so it doesn't matter either way. And then fire types, I mean, it's obviously... It's between Infernape and Blaziken. There's no doubt there. Yeah, you could say Charizard, but without Charizard's Mega, he's useless. Whereas, at least Infernape and even Blaziken without Speed Boost or its Mega are still better Pokemon. And then Grass, obviously, just has to be Venusaur. It's not Meganium, even though I love Meganium. Although, Mega Meganium, I don't know. We'll have to see what Mega Meganium can do in Champions. It might actually be a good Pokemon. So, Mega Feraligatr, same thing. It might be a really good Pokemon. But then we've got Sceptile, which Sceptile ironically got worse after its initial generation because the physical special split ruined it. With Grass, most of the good Grass type moves that it learns being physical, and its physical stat is a lot lower than its special. Torterra, Grass ground is okay. It's neat, but it's not great. Like, it gives you some different resistances, immunity to electric, but you already resist as grass type anyways. But now it gives you some more weaknesses as well. It didn't really give itself anything too beneficial. The only grass type I would say really has a chance to be, you get an argument for being better than Venusaur, because especially Venusaur's typing is really unique, and you get some utilities that the others don't get. But then on top of that, Thick Fat. Or not Thick Fat. Well, Thick Fat for the Mega. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a huge boost to Venusaur's abilities. And especially since it's got to be in the sun to get that, you can get off free stab solar beams, which could be super effective. Ooh, Trihorn Dragon. So, Venusaur's got a huge argument in everything. The only thing Superior has going for it is getting Contrary. Not sure what type you are. I'm sure Dragon. But are you just Dragon? Are you Dragon Rock? Either way. Dragon Claw. It's not gonna do very much. It did 20. And then I'm gonna get leftovers. Wow. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to argue which ones are the best in the first 5 gens. Gen 6, it's the only one that has even an inkling is I love watching this move. Is Greninja, but Greninja hasn't done shit since what, the first its debut generation. Maybe Gen 7, but that's it. Gen 7 starters are a little bit different. You can kind of argue, you can make different arguments depending. Like, Decidueye I don't think ever really was anything. Incineroar wouldn't really be as great if it didn't have Intimidate. I don't... Primarina had, like, 2 things going for it. One of it just being just fairy type in general. And then whatever that one spread damage move was. I'm trying to remember what it was. God damn it. I know what it is. I can even see the animation. I can't remember the name. Yeah, I knew I should have swapped. I thought about it after the fact. And then Gen 8. Inteleon, nobody fucking cares. Cinderace, nobody fucking cares. Rillaboom, surprisingly, is good. And, like, I don't even mean that in a negative way, because it's the one I like. But... man, I need healing items. Make sure I was on the right fucking Pokemon. But yeah, Rillaboom it's got decent stats, I think. After all that, you're just gonna blow up. Grassy Glide is a cool thing. And so it's like... oh, it's this thing. Lived on 1, come on. What the hell? Acquired Punk Rock. I don't give a shit. Get out. And then I'll just swap. What was the... oh. Gen 9. The only one... I think Sprigatito is the only one that really got anywhere. As far as, competitive-wise. And even then, it's like, it did, but... It was kind of niche. Maybe it was a little more than niche, but... oh, come on, we're almost out. I do kind of want to run around in here back and forth and see if we can get a shiny Democ. Just so I can see what it looks like. I don't know if I would use it. I could swap Dark Magician Girl for Democ. I mean, you know, we kind of swapped Democ out for the shiny Dark Magician Girl, and so we could do that, but... oh, a Winged Dragon. Let me show you my Winged Dragon. Yeah. Disrespect me like that. And I don't even know what's going to happen with the Gen 10 starters. We won't learn that shit for a while. But... I don't even know there. Like, I guess you're Electric Rock. Because I don't know. Like, I really was thinking... so I have a... kind of like an unwritten rule where in a playthrough I always keep my starter with me no matter what. But I've never hated my starters. I've always found a starter that I liked in a game outside of Gen 6. And this game, again, it's like I don't really know. Now, unless... Now, I'm not picking the fire starter. I never pick fire starters anyways. Not even just because, but I just never really care for them. It just depends on what they look like. Based off of the initial basic Pokemon, I'll probably go with the Gecko. More than likely, that's going to be my pick. The bird is just like a goofier, angrier looking Torchic. Anyway, yeah, so if the... I don't know. If the bird ends up having a cool enough final evolution... it's not worth lowering my HP. If the bird has a cool enough final evolution, then I consider it. Just like if the water type one doesn't have a cool enough evolution, I don't want it. But it may be the first time I break my rule of, you know, keeping my starter Pokemon with me. I may just have to make that decision. Oh, come on. Come on, Cyber End. You're not thrown off by no stupid dance. Yeah. Yeah, we know you got sturdy. Down to 1. Watch this. We're about to break out of confusion. Oh, you got Ice Beam? We're not actually a dragon, idiot. I know we have dragon in the name, but come on. Look at that. You can't confuse Zane Truesdale like that. Get up out. It's funny because I actually told my wife, I was like, damn, this might be the first time, because she doesn't like any of the new starters either. And I told her, I was like, this will be the first time I actually box my starters. She's like, no, you can't do that. You have to follow your rule. And I was like, but... It's like, let me just put a Totodile in Pokemon Home, and as soon as I get the game, I'll get the Totodile out of Pokemon Home, and I'll run through the game with a Totodile. Let me do that. Yeah, there was no way I was sitting through all that. Oh, come on, Chimera, go away. I don't have my healing items. Here, let's... I actually want to do this. I want to swap these two around, since we know we're going to have another double battle. We're trying to become champions together. With one Pokemon each. Grandneos and Barrel Dragon. And Earthquake. We'll hit both of them, but won't hit Cyber Dark Dragon because it's got Levitate. Grandiose lived? Are you kidding me? Flinch, though. And Zap Cannon. And Cyber Dark Dragon avoided the Zap Cannon. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna let Cyber Dark Dragon get the finishing kill on Grandiose. She earned it with that flinch. See, and Cyber Dark Dragon having Levitate, it's the perfect... It makes them the perfect partners for double battles. I just realized our layout is incorrect. Why is it set to... So, okay, so we gotta talk about this. Streamlabs does this thing. Wait, you don't want to battle? Leave me alone. There's a normal Guilford. Congratulations. I'd give you rare candies, but you seem to have an infinite supply of them. Well, I don't, but there is an infinite supply, yes. I know, I gotta go this way. I was looking to see if there were items or anything. Nope, okay. You never know with ROM hacks. Blam, 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 blam. I don't know why I'm doing this. Blam, 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 blam. Okay, I see what the issue is. I'm not happy about it, but I see what the issue is. Now where did the badges go? Oh my fuck. Whatever, I don't care. That's so annoying. Oh, look at how shiny he is, too. We got a lot of cool shinies. We'll see. Summon Skull. Sparkman, another Summon Skull, another Summon Skull. Junk Warrior, another Junk Warrior. Thunder Dragon, Summon Skull. Dark Droid, love that shiny. Penguin Soldier, it's not that shiny. Guilford's pretty fucking shiny. And then our other Summon Skull that we were using for Black Skull Dragon for a bit. And then, not to mention, we have the Winged Dragon Ra itself. Cyber Dark Dragon. And our Toon Dark Magician Girl. You need to go back in your spot. Not there. Yeah, your spot there. What are you? Oh yeah, you're the thing. Attention duelist, why are you there? Okay, what do we have here? We'll get rid of this. Yep. Oh, we got some cash. Can you sell the rare candies? They sell for nothing. That's funny, though. That's actually funny. I didn't know if they would do that or not. I'm gonna keep the gems and stuff, because it is something I might use for something. I'm mainly just getting rid of the items I would get rid of in any playthrough. Then, of course, there's Big Pearl that's meant to be sold. X Special, get rid of that. See, I have the medicines. I don't know if I'd sell them or not. Max revives. Well, I'll keep those because I'm not playing a Nuzlocke. Fresh waters. I think I need something a little bigger than fresh waters at this point. Alright, let's see what we want to buy. Alright. Now that that's over with. I feel like we just need to get... Actually, is this even necessary since you can heal with the auto thing? I ain't even gonna waste my money right now. Why not? Because I may actually need that kind of stuff for later. I mean, I guess... Well, I guess you do want them for... If you need them in battle. I'll buy some. I'll buy some. It's not like I don't have the cash for it anyways. Oops. I could go and get other stuff, but whatever. Again, we have the cash. I would buy more if there wasn't a substantial post-game with, you know, the abandoned dorm and the Sevi Islands, and I don't even know what else, because I haven't even beaten the bad guys yet. I haven't battled them. I don't have Exodia, so I have no fucking idea what is actually... oh, we need to do this as well. Yep, rare candy. Okay. Now, let's check on items. Amulet coin. You really... I feel like you really should have the... Hold on. What are your special, physical, special? Because I could give you the choice specs and have you hit like a fucking truck. Or you can take damage. Because you've got good moves. I'm happy with your moves. Shell Bell, you get health back. You have a lot of HP, so leftovers is fine for you. Your moves are fine. Assault Vest. I mean, you don't have the best special defense, but it's still better than your physical. I feel like I need to get rid of Mega Horn, but I don't know what to get rid of it for. Maybe not. It's a good counter for Darks, I guess. What do you have? Sharpbeak? Yeah, Sharpbeak's obviously best for you. And because you have Roost, I can't put a choice item on you. You have Wise Glasses for all your specialty moves. Confuses the target if the stats have been boosted. So if it boosts the stats, okay. And this prevents healing. Yeah, I think I'll actually give you the choice specs. Just so we can absolutely obliterate everything. And I don't think anything really needs the amulet coin. $197, $207. Maybe you could do better with the Shell Bell. But I like you being our defensive pivot. Okay, yeah, I think I like where this is. As you collected all 8 locator cards, gym badges, I authorize your request to challenge Elite Four. Good luck, you'll need it. Okay, I don't think so, but I'm gonna go ahead and save again since we, you know, put items on our shit. The first one's Pegasus! Oh, it's Pegasus! Oh my god, it's Pegasus! Alright, hold on. Let me take a drink so I can get some cold agua. And maybe I can do a decent Pegasus impression this morning. The lid on my water seems to be frozen shut. Okay, like it's actually frozen shut. I can't. Ew, it's just a bottle of water. Why the hell? Okay, I remember now why it was frozen. So I put bottles of water in the left door of my fridge, and because that closes right up against the ice maker. But the problem is if I put I put 3 in the bottom drawer, 1 in the little top slot, and then the middle, I can put 2 standing, and I can put a third one laying down. But it's kind of laying down in the little space, but also under, when the door closes, it's under the ice thing. And it actually will freeze drinks. I've had it freeze water completely solid before. So I think that's what happened. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to Duel Monsters League, Marek boy. They actually coded it to call you your name and boy. Even with the capital K. That's fucking hilarious. I hope you're ready for some fun, because all the rules of Duel Monsters are about to change. Welcome to Toonland! My Pegasus voice is fucking terrible today. Welcome to Duel Monsters League, Marek boy. I haven't forgotten about you since our duel at Duelist Kingdom. I've been preparing for this very moment. I hope you're ready for some fun, because all the rules of Duel... Wait. Did he repeat himself twice? Level 62. So, what do I hit you with? Oh, no, I meant to go into... Literally have a fairy type on the team for a reason. Oh, a double swap? Toon Red Eyes. Oh, I set the sun up for you big time, didn't I? Alright, well. I love how adorable Toon Red Eyes is. Wow, that did a lot. Why is Fairy resisted? You're not dragon. The Toons are all fairy types themselves. Oh, I forgot about that. I was thinking Fire Dragon. Nope, he's Fire Fairy. Or she's Fire Fairy. Alright, well. Extreme Speed. Wow, okay. Pegasus ain't playing! And see, look, this one's level 62. So, first Elite Four members in their 60s. We are not over-leveled. Which is good. I don't want it to be too easy. What's Toon AGG? Toon Ancient Gear Golem. I realized it as soon as I swapped. I was like, well, shit. Ultimate Pound? What fucking goddamn type is it? This is the biggest thing I hate about playing goddamn ROM hacks. There's no way of knowing what a type is to a move or a Pokemon until after it's obliterated you. Like, this thing has to be Dragon, even though it's a Toon, right? It's not. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna get some damage in, and then if it dies, it dies. So is it also fire? That makes no sense. It's not... But it's not fairy because it's not weak to steel. Oh, okay, here we go. So apparently Mongolian is Chansey now. What in the hell am I dealing with? Flinch, fucker. Oh my god. Please get the goddamn flinch. Thank you. Of course he's going to use Relinquished. I don't know what type Relinquished is. Feels like my tech speed is slow. Thank God Cyberend is bulky. Lived a 4-time super effective earthquake. I don't even know what the point was in using that. We're not going to get much health back, and we're about to heal up our squad anyways. Weird how Toon Dark Magician is the blue one, but I think the normal Dark Magician starter you get is the red one. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Okay, here we go. We're just about to go in and obliterate you. I don't care what your typing is. We're Choice Spec, you're going to die. Please don't be weak to fire, and I will obliterate you with a flamethrower. Pressure? I don't care about pressure. I can see right through your strategy, Marek boy. Can you, though? See through this. Not quite enough to level up. Things shouldn't be this way. You got 3,000 for winning. How could I lose with the power of the Millennium Eye? You seem tired. Would you like me to heal you? Does he heal you? Whoa. Okay, so there was literally no reason. Well, again, bought the healing items because of in battle. Alright, let me go deal with this real quick. Alright, let's go see who the next... Oh, it's Joey. Little Joey Wheeler. That was a bad impression. I cannot do voices today, seems. Hey, you must be a strong Nope. That was way too southern. Hold on. Hey, you must be a strong duelist to make it this far. Me and my pals are always ready to... You know what? Nope, I can't. I can't do it. It's Joey. That's fine, but... I don't have the ability to do voices today. Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. That's fine. I resist both your stabs. Why is it... That's more resisted? Why? Withdrew. Meteor Black Dragon. Desolate Land. Sunlight turned extremely harsh. Wait. That thing has Mega Groudon's ability? Is it? It can't have the Mega Groudon stats. No way. It's Fire Ground. It's not going to try and hit us with either move. Dragon Pulse. Okay, we resist that. We're good. We're good. That's an insane looking sprite though, and it is monstrous. Yeah. That's all it did? Oh, God. Hang in there, Cyberend. You got it, you got it, you got it. Alright. We're going for priority here. Guilford? Nope. Why is this resisted? What type are you? Did I apparently not pay attention? You're electric. It's in the name, Guilford the Lightning, idiot. The first thing I thought is, oh, flying. It's resisted. He's rock type. I'll go out to you and then Solar Beam. Dude, this really is a good game. I love this game. And it's trying to kick my ass, for sure. Jinzo, you should be a Steel type. I'd be surprised if you weren't. I mean, you're a machine in Yu-Gi-Oh! That means you should be a Steel type. Probably like Steel Psychic or some shit. Yeah. Ignore the layout being fucked up. I don't know what's going on. Streamlabs is absolutely fucking my shit up right now. Ernios. Swordmaster. I think you're just fighting. Withdrew? Ew. Ooh, into a Steel type, too. That was not a lot of damage. And we have the sun set up for you, so that's not good either. Steel Fire... I don't have anything to hit you with on this, though, do I? Nope. Nope. But hey, we'll just... Red Eyes versus Red Eyes, bitch. Oh, well, I mean, I guess if they're your friend, they must be, well, hopefully they're a decent individual. That hurt! Fuck it. I don't use this move much, but worth it. Worth it. Yeah, you ain't got nothing. I got priority. It doesn't matter that this is resisted. I don't remember if you have another Pokemon, that's why I'm Neoforcing. In case we get the boost. We never get the boost! Yeah, he's a Swordmaster. He still has 2! Ugly, Joey. Ugly. Yeah, I don't care about getting the boost. I care about getting your ass out of here. Dark Flare Knight. I may as well stay in. What are you, Dark Fire? Cool. But this duel ain't over yet. I can't. Why can't I do... I can't do my Joey voice today. Ow. Fucking rude. Shadow Sneak, you bitch. So are you Ghost? Or do you just have Shadow Sneak? That did nothing. Yeah. I'll be rooting for you. Oh. Okay, and then he immediately turns away. You better look at me when I'm talking to you. Look how fucking tall they made these sprites. Let me go get this real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm doing a little do. Alright. Oh, they actually made it Merrick. That's weird. So am I going to duel myself? Alright, let's see if I can muster this. Surely I can do my own voice impression. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a good day? I know the weather's really fucky in a lot of parts of the U.S. right now. I don't know about the weather in the rest of the world, but the rest of the world is just watching the world burn as it is. Alright, let's try this. Oh, he's just gonna straight up going to the... Okay. Great beast of the sky, please hear my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight. Envelop the desert with your glow and cast your rage upon my foe. Unlock your powers from deep within so that together we may win. Appear in this shadow game as I call your name. Winged Dragon of Ra! Oh, it was Yami Merrick. I did the wrong Merrick! That sprite did not look like Yami Merrick. Fucking A. It sounded like regular Merrick, but I guess it made more sense for it to be Yami Merrick, right? I swear the sprite looked like... Man. Oh well. Set up the fucking sand. God damn it. Alright. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ooh! That was a good swap. So are you poison? Get out. You're poison ground. Because you're immune to electric, I saw. Wow, that's all that did? Okay. Why is it everything I send out Cyber End against has Earthquake? Good thing we have Sturdy, and good thing we're immune to the fucking sand. Swapped? You better hope it's flying, because it's about to get hurt. That did nothing. We're immune to ground, and we're immune to the sand. How did you predict we were going into... Ooh, Merrick boy, you're pissing me off. Swapping again! He actually is a pro! Lava Golem, oh my god. So this is actually, funny story. I actually waited, I stopped playing this game because I was waiting on the update where they added Cyber Dark Dragon. Because I was literally at that point where they said they were adding it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to wait. And then I waited until I could get the download to get it, and then I ended up finding a shiny. I have several shinies in this game, which is odd, because before that, I'd only found one, and it was our shiny Toon Dark Magician Girl. We ran into her in the Safari Zone. But that was it. That was all we found. And then I was trying to find Cyber Dark Horn in the power plant, and I ran into a bunch of shinies in there. It was kind of wild. Okay, so you are clearly a fire type. I don't want to set back up the sun for you, though. You're going to be fire rock, I'm going to guess. Yep. Please flinch. Nope. Power Gem. Alright. Oh, that's not alright. Man, I am putting up quite a fight. Oh, and then we get the crit. Okay, thanks. Now you get the crit when it didn't matter. You could have leveled up. You could have leveled up and had a little bit more points. Humanoid Worm Drake. I'm sure that's a water type. I'm going to send in Cyber End, and then we're going to heal. I don't know if I'd outspeed. Because Cyber End is kind of slow. He's level 68, but he's kind of slow. I've not gotten Fire Red and Leaf Green yet. I mean, I have Leaf Green. Like, I still have the actual cartridge. So I can play it on my Game Boy. I can play it on my Game Boy Advance that still works. And I have rechargeable batteries. That's how I play it anyways. It just kind of... I don't know. I debated on it because it's like, do I really want to? There's no point in me doing a playthrough of it because it's not a new game. And I've done playthroughs before. And I usually do randomizers anyways. But... Oh, we did outspeed. Okay, whatever. We got an easy heal then. You lived! Mirror Force? Woohoo! Oh, yummy Merrick. Please give us the boost. We never get the boost from Neos Force. 10% my ass. It's got to be like 1%. But I don't know, because I already have the game, and I played, you know, randomizers I have to do on emulator anyways. But they did give you the tickets in-game. Kind of like with when they did the digital version for Crystal version, and you could get Celebi on the 3DS in the digital download. It's the same thing. They gave you the items so you can get Lugia, Ho-Oh, and... I was going to say Celebi. Nope, Deoxys, and you can shiny hunt them, so I kind of want to. I just haven't bothered yet. Of course, you resist my flying shit. That means you're rock. I can't send anything else in against you. We kind of have a rock weakness. Well, we don't have a rock weakness. We just don't have anything that really hits rock. Oh, I could have sent Raw in, and then we could have... Well, that's dangerous, because a rock-type move could have come at us. Yep, like Head Smash. Ooh, look at the recoil, though. Oh, what are you, Dark-type? He withdrew again! He's a professional! We've only killed 2 of him. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. He actually pulled out the Egyptian God card on me. Oh my fuck. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, we both got good taste, clearly. I don't know what to do to this thing. Okay, hold on. So he's fire flying. I need I need Cyber End Dragon. I don't know if I have any revives. I do. The problem is Cyber End is gonna probably not outspeed Ra. Why'd you have to crit her? That was so uncalled for, Merrick. Man, I'm such a dick. Okay, we have Sturdy, so we will live 1 hit, even if it's going to bring us to Sturdy. Because obviously. Win for Phoenix form. Please don't get the boost. Oh, it didn't even bring us a sturdy. Cyber and Dragon, you are such a beast! And it killed! That's so awesome. He still has 3. Oh my god, Merrick's giving us a run. Okay, so he's immune to electric. So he is ground type. Prediction. We're gonna outplay him like he's been trying to outplay us. Oh, he went for brick. Well, I mean, still kind of. But I don't have my thing now. Shoot. We still outspeed. There's no way. It didn't kill. That was a cool. I should have went for Skyrip Wing. Damn it. I thought it would be enough to kill. It wasn't. Give me back like 3 HP. Desgardius. He's a rock type. Nope. Nope. We're going to do the smart play this time. You want to throw a god out on me? Let me throw out a shiny god on you. Let me show you. Merrick, Ra chose this Merrick. Alright? My Winged Dragon Ra was shiny in the first goddamn encounter. I didn't have to hunt him because he hunted me. Get out. He's still got 1. I'm going to obliterate this thing. It's only got half health anyways. Oh yeah, you set up the sand. Oh, I can't do Yami Merrick's voice right now. My throat is not up to it. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine because I don't have my sand. It's fine. Whatever. It's whatever, you're still going to die. What? Okay. Alright. You know what? No. No. I will not allow you to take down my Ra. No. Because you're about to get predicted. Can't hit a steel type with poison. No. Woo! Merrick actually did give us a run for our own money. Impressive. See, that looks like regular Merrick. I shall claim the Millennium Puzzle. You seem tired. Would you like me to heal you? I'm banned. Why am I banned? What did I do? Did I get hit by the ban list? Alright. Do I have time for this? Yeah, I think I have time for this. Oh, Lance, the Dragon Trainer. I wonder who he could be. Who could Lance be replaced with? Oh no, it's Kaiba Boy. I didn't see that coming. Surprise Pikachu face. Actually, fuck that. Surprise Raichu face. Raichu's better than Pikachu. Alright, let's see if I can do my... See if I can do my Kaiba. I don't even know if I can do my Kaiba impression. If he's gonna have Obelisk, isn't he? Obelisk was fighting ground, I think. That's fine. I will fucking Solar Beam the shit out of it. So you think you're a talented duelist by making it this far? Well, I've got news for you! You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Now let's get this duel over with. I have a company to run. Hurt my throat a little bit, but I think I got it. Oh yeah, he got banned. He got banned to the Shadow Realm for sure. Hiyo Zanryu! Oh, that's nice type in this game. It's about to get melted to a crisp. You know, I love seeing the shiny Winged Dragon Raw. I am still so happy that my first Winged Dragon Raw encounter, it was shiny. But I will say, seeing the normal Winged Dragon Raw sprite on the other side of the field was still pretty fucking cool, too. The gold looks fantastic. Even though I love seeing the silver as well. Ha! Gold and silver, my favorite generation. Gen 2, Johto! 5-God Dragon. You gotta be a dragon type. Streamlabs, why are you bugging out? I keep seeing you bugging out over there. Stop it. What is happening? I'm about to stop using you. I'm about to go back to regular OBS. Hit him with the moon blast. Fire away. That's a song, right? No, it's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. My wife loves Paramore. I actually like Paramore too, but... Hey, I think for not having done my Kaiba impression in a while, I think I did alright. Even though it did kind of make my throat a little upset with me. Neos is trying to learn Horn Drill. Like the Oko move, Horn Drill? No thanks. No. First of all, that's a big beak, not a horn. XYZ? Oh, that's got to be a dragon. Or a steel type, right? Oh, of course. No, it's electric. Idiot! Was it electric steel or electric? I had one. I was using one at one point. It's fine. It's fine because we're still boosted in the sun. Infernal Fire Blast! Ooh! Volt Switch. Chaos and Dragon. Wow. Was that Garchomp's cry? Watch this. Watch this. The proest of shit. I can swap too, bitch. What are you doing? Setting the cemetery ablaze? What the hell does that mean? DMG, I need you to get this thing up out, please. Please get this thing up out of my face. I don't know what it's trying to do, but I don't want it doing it. Thank you. Not happening. Okay, so this is what I should have done before against XYZ Dragon Cannon. Because I think the sun is either gone or it's about to be gone. Because I have Earthquake! Bye. Plus, we would have resisted the fucking Volt Switch. Critical hit. I don't think the crit mattered. going God against God? Yeah, let's do it. I summon the Winged Dragon of Ra! I summon Obelisk the Tormentor! That's great now, but you about to get obliterated. Mold breaker? That's cool. I ain't got no mold to break, bitch. Woo! Take that, Kaiba fans! Ra's trying to learn Hyper Beam. As cool as it would be to see you use Hyper Beam, I'm sorry. No, your moveset is perfect. Blue Eyes Ultimate? It is electric. It is an electric type. I play my Cyber Dark Dragon! Wait, no, Kaiba doesn't use Cyber Dark. Oh, I can't do Zane's voice. Not well. Not like I used to. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this! I mean, you don't resist anything, so... Flinch. Oh, he's got Flamethrower. Is he fire? Is he not electric? Am I confusing things? That might change things. Hold up. Wait, no, why didn't I go out to Dark Magician Girl? Well, because he's going for Flamethrower, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what would be more disrespectful. Having the Winged Dragon of Ra completely incinerate his ultimate dragon, or having Yugi's... Well, Yugi... I guess it would... I should have used two Dark Magician Girl, because it would have been Yugi's little girl, but also Pegasus's, because it's a tune. Not bad, kid. You got 4,000 for winning. $4,000. It's the same attack points as my Obelisk the Tormentor. It's an Egyptian god card that has less attack points than my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I still can't believe my dragon's lost to you, Merrick. You are the champion, or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face in order to become the King of Games. You seem tired. Would you like to be the I love how these completely change up. Alright, let's see if we can get him beat real quick. Whoops, wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. I was like, wait a second. I had that happen before, and I was so confused. It took me forever to figure out how to undo it. And of course, we know it's going to be Yugi. The irony is, they had Kaiba be second when, one, Merrick was in the finals against Yugi, not Kaiba. And Kaiba also admitted that he couldn't beat the Winged Dragon of Ra. So, kind of funny. It's the Pharaoh, no way. You must be the powerful... Where did my voice go? Hold up. You must be the powerful duelist that I've been sensing. You have defeated many strong duelists to reach this point. But you must not rest yet, as you have one more test to pass. Prove to me that you have mastered the handling of monster, spell, and trap cards. He would say, you know what, monster, magic, and trap cards. I don't believe in them being called spell cards because I am an OG duelist. Only then can you become the King of Games. It's time to duel! I love the Champions theme. Dark Sage. Ooh! And then our first monster is just the best god card. Now what sucks is his god card is electric. You know what? Phoenix mode. We ain't missing. Burn it to cinders. Yes! That's what I want to see. Get that bitch out of my face. Oh, shoot. No, don't do that. The sunlight is strong. Sunlight's strong outside, too. But so is the fucking wind. Oh, yes, I meant to... Shit, I hit the wrong button. Ah, hell. Because you're rock, I think. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, well. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Okay, that's fine. We don't miss here. Can I just one-shot everything? Can I get the boost? I never get the boost from abilities that are supposed to boost your stats. Dark Paladin. I'm just trying to get that boost. Oh my god, raw crit! Still no boost. That's absurd. That's a 0.1% chance to not get a boost. I know it's not technically how math works, but it is sort of. No, we're staying in. This was why I was trying to get the boost. Because the electric's gonna fucking hurt, but I was trying... I mean... Oh, yeah, you're dragon, not just fire. I was thinking you were... Fuck, I was thinking he was electric flying. Nope, he's electric dragon. That's okay. Yeah, all the cards still have... Since they... Oh, Thunder Force. Fuck! I can't believe that one shot. Okay, Electric and Dragon. So, Cyberend is our hero here. Yeah, so all of the... Oh, yeah. I should have... Oh, he has Flamethrower. We'll live that. Yeah! See, if I remembered he wasn't part flying, I would have just swapped to this from the beginning and just used Earthquake. But yeah, so they all still take up monster slots. Or spaces, or... They replace actual Pokemon. So, they are all kind of correlate with a specific Pokemon. So, like, the starters... your starters are, you know, Red Eyes, Black Chick, Whitestone Legend, and whatever it is for Dark Magician. Blackluster Soldier. And so they all three of the starters have, you know, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle's cries. See, like, Blackluster Soldier right there, that was Electabuzz. Stop! Oh, my. Sweet. I knew Drill Peck wasn't going to kill, so may as well get the HP back! Alright, that's not going to... Well, it'll give us... Oh, swap? Swap to a grass type or something. Exodia. That's Mewtwo's cry. I don't know what type this is, but I hope this does a lot of damage so we get HP back. Alright, it did a good chunk. And we're still faster. Sweet, so now we're going to get back to full, which won't last long. Yeah. He's a Psychic type. So he's still basically Mewtwo. Ooh, that hurt. Drill Peck just in case. Yugi was actually pretty fucking easy. Like, we wouldn't allow... Wing Dragon Ra wouldn't even fainted if I had been smart enough to remember that it was not flying. Black Luster Soldier. You're a Chaos Pokemon. You should be Dark. Or Chaos card. Heart of the Cards, guide me. He is not. Fucking fake out! It's a lot of fake out damage, though. So what type is he, then? He's probably Dark Fighting, and that's why it's neutral. Da-na-na. Congratulations! You are the new King of Games. You got 7,000 for winning. Oh yeah, because I don't have the amulet coin anymore. Congratulations! You are the new King of Games.
Marek. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new King of Games. You've grown up so much since you first left Pallet Town to work on the Pokedex. Marek, you have come of age. Yugi, you have held the title of King of Games for so long, I can't believe that you have been defeated. Despite your loss, you are still an inspiration to everyone. Marek, you understand your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your monsters is marvelous. Come with me.
I don't know where my oak voice is going. Where are all my voices going? The only ones I've been able to do properly today are Kaiba and obviously Marek.
Congratulations. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are recorded in the Hall of Fame.
Nope, that's too... You worked hard to become the new league champion. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Is that Pallet Town music? Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Look at our squad. Woo! Oh, I actually love that setup. I love the setup there. They're all in the perfect spot in my mind. So this is really going to show Yugi running up. Who the hell is that? I mean, I know it's supposed to be Gary, but... Well, we beat it. I mean, I knew we would, obviously. I'm really glad we didn't do a Nuzlocke for this game. Because, in all honesty, like, I love doing Nuzlocks. But I don't like doing I did not want to do Nuzlocke for this. Because I wanted to be able to catch whatever we could possibly catch. And, you know, play with the monsters we wanted. And that also allowed us to explore a lot more of the cards. A lot more of the monsters than we would have gotten to with a Nuzlocke. Just because I would have been sitting there going, damn, well, there's a cool-ass monster, but I'll never know because I can't use it. I can't catch it. Nah. We do Nuzlocks for most of our playthroughs. I wanted this one to be a bit different. I had to have a game where I just got to play it and enjoy the game, and it doesn't always have to be a challenge. Besides, the mono runs we've been doing have all been a challenge. When you stick yourself to one typing, it is rough, especially when you run into a Pokemon that completely bodies your specific type. So this gave us an opportunity to play something fun and really have fun with it without having to deal with all the Nuzlocke rules. Oh, we haven't beat the whole game yet, Katie. We still got to do. There's post game stuff. Just like there's post game in the original Fire Red and Leaf Green. There's the Sevi Islands, so I still got to go do Islands 4, 5, 6, and 7, and I have to do the Abandoned Dorm from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I don't know what else they've added. There might be more than that, but we didn't beat the villains yet. That's the thing. Like we beat the leader, we beat the Elite Four and the champion, of course, and we beat all the gyms. We beat the leader. We beat the bad guy at Konami headquarters and banished him to the Shadow Realm, but we haven't battled and beat Odeon yet. We haven't battled and beat Giovanni yet. So the way they've changed this game up, we still have the bad guys to beat. We beat the game in a sense because we beat the Elite Four and we're the champion now, but there's a lot we have yet to do. A lot we have yet to do. I actually don't even know what we have left to do. I've tried not to, aside from just learning about this game and then, you know, I've looked up a few things. Like I know I get to get Rainbow Dragon. I don't know who I'm kicking off the squad for my Rainbow Dragon, but it's one of my all-time favorite cards. I loved playing the Crystal Beasts, so it will be on the party as soon as we can get it, which I don't remember what level we get it. Doesn't matter. I'll bump it up with rare candies, but that's the first thing I'm going to do in post-game is getting my Rainbow Dragon. But otherwise, I didn't read up a whole lot of stuff, except for reading up where to get Rainbow Dragon and how to free the Sacred Beasts. And the Sacred Beasts, the Egyptian God cards replaced Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. But getting Exodia, which is Mewtwo, is post-game. Getting the Sacred Beasts, which I don't know what they are supposed to replace, but unlocking them is post-game. I've seen Uriah, but he's locked up. He's behind a... You can't get to him till post-game. And I've seen Haman, who is also locked to post-game. You can't even unlock them. But I don't know where... I don't know where Raviel is. I'll have to find him. I don't remember if I did find him or not. Maybe I did. But yeah, I can't get them until now. And then same thing with Exodia, Rainbow Dragon, and whatever else awaits us in post-game. So that's kind of loud. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what awaits us in the rest of the game. I wish I had more time to play. I don't. Technically, I should have been done playing 15 minutes ago. But I didn't want to stop with the Elite Four. I wanted to finish them all in one go. I didn't want to leave it on a cliffhanger because I myself wanted to just be able to play it. So yeah, we've got 63 Pokemons, or monsters, whatever. 8 badges. 37 hours is not accurate because I've left this game on, just kind of left it running in the background at certain times, and I'm like, oh, I probably should save the game. So I've not played it for that long. I'd have to just add up all the time from all the parts that we've uploaded to the channel and see how long we played it. But yeah, I think we're not going to touch this. We're not going to jump in because, like I said, I should have been done 15 minutes ago, and I pushed past my limit. I'm a grown adult. I can do whatever I want, but I do have other things that need to be done, and unfortunately, I won't have the time. I won't have the ability to stream tomorrow or Friday. I might be playing with the boys Saturday. Who freaking knows, because they are constantly just such a hassle. I love playing with them, but just getting them to be available to play or show up on the arranged time that usually they're the ones that set. I just go, you know what, you guys pick what works. I'll be there. And then they're still usually not there for whatever time works for them. So, who knows? But we'll be here Saturday, hopefully. And we'll be here next week. I don't know which days next week, but we'll figure that out when we know. So, yeah, Kratos, Katie, others, lurkers. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Stay safe with the weather. I know there's a lot of tornadoes going on, a lot of crazy shit. So make sure you guys are all safe. Because I'd like to keep hearing from you, you know. And, you know, keep up with us. Hit the little bell so you get notified when we go live again. And hope you guys enjoy uploads and content until we see you guys next week. Or if you join us this weekend. If you don't like vulgarity, don't join us this weekend, Katie. Just fair warning. I don't know how you and your husband are, but we get a little crazy when we play with the boys on the weekends, so that's a whole other thing. Anyways, everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe with the weather. We'll catch you guys next time. Adios.